Okay. The rare Monday stream. The rare, ultra rare Monday stream is go. I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't do it. But I did it. Oh, right. I wanted to do a tweak. Mix physic. Take the int. Grab Opaline. That's not the bubble, is it? Okay, yeah. We got the right one. Hey, Cena. 7 out of 10. Hey, Yukari. And then Crab. I'm starting today with a little wandering around. And then we'll go do Mesmer. Yeah, the bottles all have different scaling depending on which one you use. So like the chilling one is Dex Int. The poison one is Dex Arcane. The lightning one is Dex Faith. Ah. I think they're neat. I don't know how good they are technically. I think a big problem is their posture damage is bad. So like you can't like whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So like their posture damage I think is really bad. So you can't. Ow! You know what? Are there more of you? I think they're... He was the real villain this whole time. But... Um... Hey! Only there's way over the damnable wall. Need a magic horse. Nice targeting. You know, it's funny that... Was there a hole in the wall this entire time? Whoa! Oh, wait. Yeah, a whole Somber 3. It's amazing. Ow. Perfect spacing. God Gaming. I knew exactly what I was doing there. Totally not unintentional, random, and totally not random what just happened there. That was my abilities as a gamer showing through to know that I needed to be exactly that far away from him. No idea about his armor set. I know, what is it called? There's like a Bird Warrior armor set. Excuse me. Divine Bird, is that their armor set? Or are they Horned Warriors? Yeah, you can. It drops off Horned Warriors, small private altar site, and Belly for farming. Yeah. Two-hand talisman. The Horned Warriors were fitting figureheads for the military might of the tower they kept watch over, their deft attacks slashing through any and all foes. Let's do Mesmer. Wait. Do I have Flame Drake 3? We will be doing Mesmer, but we're going to go get this Flame Drake Talisman first. I don't know exactly where it is. I just heard it was in the basement. Ow. Obviously not this basement. Alrighty, thank you, Sino. I think John and I joked about this. Maybe there is actually... Yeah. We joked that I think we both hopped back there and like, oh, nothing. Yep, flame drink. Ginormous fire res. Let's start with a rune arc. Even though we're running low on these. Nope, didn't do that right. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm not in that. Mesmer, that's not how hitboxes work. I'm already pissed off. Thanks, Mesmer. Okay.
The grace of gold shall all death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Explodes afterwards. Okay. Fuck. At least it didn't get the free hit in that time. Heal. Okay, I did a thing and took damage for it. Being too aggressive, James. I hit the fucking roll button again because I'm like, he explodes. I said it in my brain. Oh, come on! I just want to take advantage of an opening!
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow death. In the embrace.
Of course, he scrapes the spear on the ground for like 5 seconds. What openings? Yeah, that's actually also a good question, Yukari. Hang on, I'm gonna change my main weapon to something bigger. Wow! Oh, come on! Why is it like that? From... Okay, he explodes the spears out of the ground if you hear sizzling. Okay. Nope, fucked it up. That was on me.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
This isn't working. Damn this fight. I hate this fight already, actually.
Gold, shadow death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm trying to do like a double roll into that. Just to like do spacing. Okay. Just throw me off the edge, please. Man. Fuck off. Dead. Yeah, I can't do those Boss Yakitori Vendor. Yeah, I don't know about that move. I don't know if I can dodge it. It might be another one of those moves that's beyond my ability as a player to handle. Thought those had an effect to them on your body. Like you got a little white glow, but I guess not. Why didn't we get... Why did you not get a guard counter there? Why did I not get a jump attack there? I legit thought I died in there. Like, oh, god damn it. Why? I hate moves like that. Nope, I thought the combo was done. Okay, this sword's not working for me either. I don't know. I really wanted to duel this guy and not do like Mimic Tier and stuff. But gotta roll twice, 'cause everything is multi-rolls. It can't ever just be one attack. life. Okay, I'll take it. Fucking fuck. It's not 2 rolls, James. You can't do it in 2 rolls. You have to actively roll it correctly, you dumb shit. Pick up on the moves already. Oh, come on. No! Oh my god!
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh, this game sometimes. No, most times actually. My brain already has trouble with spear enemies. A spear enemy that does giant flame skewers. No. I don't want to watch the grab animation. I'd rather watch the game title and then sit at the grace and reset. No, I did. That's on me. I forgot how the game works. Again, it's not 2. Can't do it in 2. Again, I can't do it in 2. I need to stop doing that. That shouldn't count.
The grace of gold. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
What's too demoralizing? Oh, the throws. Yeah, no, I don't want to just bother with it because it's like I'm gonna lose, what is it, 80% of my health. And it's like, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. Oh, hey, a horn scent. Why do I bother with, like, doing mechanics like Mimic when I'm just never gonna get the moment's rest I want to check something out? How little I care to do this fight. I actually think if we want Horn Sense stuff, we have to summon him, but I might be wrong on that. Okay. It was kind of like that with Millennia when she got the throw. The problem with his is it takes too long. And it's like, if I'm losing 80% of my health, I don't want to have to be like, well, now I have to heal. No, I have to dodge a 5 attack string where part of it's like some sort of crazy multi-hit thrust attack that I literally can't tell how to dodge it. Like, my eyes just don't work like that. It's intense. Hey, yo! I got an eyeball over here! No idea. It was made of magic runes.
Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
That looks like the dark sign from Dark Souls. Didn't get me. Ow. Man, we've done Snake already. Do we have to do Snake again? We've done Takada. God, wouldn't that be amazing if Serpent Hunter started working? What is going on? I'm dead. I'm not dead. I have a hit point. Great. Like, I literally have no idea what's happening.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
It's a fun spectacle, though. You know, I might have to reevaluate my ratings of Putrescent Knight and Matyr, because at least the two of them aren't, like, generic humans with a big weapon. That's me being exceptionally greedy. Is Horn Sense things? Yeah, let's get Horn Sense back in here. Maybe. Let's get Horn Sense back in here. Man, these bosses don't go for your, like, mimic or your summons a lot of the time, honestly. Where is he?
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
So fast. Yeah, everything about this guy's super fast. I don't have the ability to do this. It's like everything about, like, Rolano is super fast too, but I was like enjoying the duel and like trying to figure it out. And this is just like everything is nitro fast to be nitro fast. Nice roll. I want to engage with the boss, like, really bad, by the way. It's not like I'm trying to be terrible in this game. Nope, it's just not registering that I have to wait a second for that.
The grace of God, shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's.
That scraping spear move has hit me every single time. Like, I literally am like just... Okay, I thought I had that evade down, I guess not. Wow, there's more to that move. What is going on? Does he like have a special summon near the throne or oh jeez. I'll let Hornsent have it, honestly.
Narka, a curse upon thee. Accursed Mesmer, my clan's suffering, their pain, all that they felt. Do you understand now? Your
Ta-da! Ah! And he's just kind of standing there. Hang on a sec. I need more water. Back. Don't really like Mesmer.
Don't worry.
Remembrance of the Impaler. A malevolent snake writhed within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put it in its put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin and hatred that could not be confined. You got a spear, which is a 35 dex, big dex spear, dex fire, or dex faith. Great spear with a warped blade in the shape of undulating flame. Remade by the forging arts of the realm of shadow, this weapon can be thrown by executing a strong attack, dashing strong attack, or mounted strong attack. Charge the attack to produce flame on impact. Mesmer's Assault. A fierce succession of attacks using a flame-coated spear tip. Repeated inputs allows for 2 follow-up attacks. The final move thrusts the spear into the ground, causing countless spears to form in the surrounding area. Or we have the incantation Mesmer's Orb. Summon 60 faith, by the way. Summons Mesmer's Flame to form a giant floating orb. The orb soars to a foe, crashes into the earth and explodes after a brief delay. Charging increases potency. Mesmer despised his own fire. Time and time again, he hoped to rid himself of it, and ever did it burn. So there's your big faith thing, and then the Dex faith weapon. And it's a throwing spear too. So it's using Realm of Shadow attack. Can you read the bit about America? America. Yeah, in a sec. What's the bit about America? Oh, with his eyeball.
Don't worry.
I'm sending right here in case I got to read all three. Yeah, a malevolent snake rides within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin, and a hatred that could not be confined. So, presumably, it's something like Mesmer scared her. She tried to keep his power limited by replacing his right eye with a seal of grace. Oh, and we also did get another thing. Mesmer's kindling. Kindling that burned inside Mesmer the Impaler, a dark thing eaten away by a wicked serpent, burns the sealing tree said to be found in the old Rao ruins. Mesmer, like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. Oh, you mean Miquella's Great Rune? Yeah, where is that? You'd think that'd be a key item. Oh, yeah, no, it was, let's look at the rooms right here. A seal of grace. So it looks, seems to me that it's a power limiter put in his eyeball to keep his flames under control. I don't see Miquella's Great Rune anywhere. Mesmer's sister. I think that's the bomb drop of who Melina is. Correct? Correct? Unless the Great Rune is over here. I don't know why it'd be over here, though. I'm not going crazy that we got a Miquella's Great Rune, right? We got it with the Skadu tree. Yeah, we got it. Okay, it's right here. Weird that it's in this section. Where it's like other usable things. I'm gonna attempt another boss real quick. The other Remembrance boss. I don't know if I want to finish the game tonight. I guess the original Sin for Marika was probably like her genociding everything here. I do think I want to keep all of the elemental tallies on me now. I think this boss is Big Fizzy. Oh, what's here? Ah. I always thought Ansbach. People moved. No, wait, we're not doing this yet. See, I think, and I might be wrong on this, that in order to gain godhood, Marika...
Ah, there you are. I've made up my... The Hornsent is no longer... With his grudge against Sir Messmer settled, wherever he goes, unruly all the more reason we need someone like me. But I suppose it's only now. There's plenty left to be done. I don't enjoy casting but it's a small sacrifice. I don't enjoy but it's a small sacrifice in the grand scheme of things.
I think Marika, in order to obtain godhood, maybe genocided everyone here.
I'm afraid, sir, and he insists that he's nothing but a worn down but in his day. He was who cleaved open Miquella the Kine with his blood. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take, but I doubt it. Before he recalls, as I have, I'm afraid he cannot be left. Of course, there's ample evidence. I'm quite mistrustful.
I'm quite mistrustful of her.
I've come to realize there's ample evidence. I'm quite mistrustful.
I had to go back to where Ansbach was, I think. I just gotta remember that room. I think because there's a thing in... The reason I say that is... Let's see if we can find it. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Marika bathed her village in gold, knowing full well there is no one left to heal. And there was a thing... oh, maybe it was on her braid. Which I put away. And we actually, I think, want for a fight. What was her prayer? Her wish, her confession. There's no one left to answer. And Marika never returned home again. See, I think maybe Marika, based on that, those two sentences, and what she's done with the in the trailer where she's in the meat room. It's this room, isn't it? Oh, yeah. We can either assist Letta or assist Ansbach. And I'm going to assist Ansbach. Letta creeps me out big time. Also, I know the backstory now.
I will dispose of you. I find that I have a new and exactly where it might lead you.
Oh, those come out even if you hit her. Interesting.
I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I will not bring down your wits. By my troth, you have no such debt to this old man. Though I gladly welcome your decision. Now I might even live to see the morrow.
You have chosen the side, have ye? Despite having no debt to the Lord of Blood. I suppose it was Sir Anthony. One more heart for my blade to skew.
What? I wanted her backstab. Ah, that's fine.
Perhaps I should have known not to challenge the two of you alone. For now.
Lady Leda, I ask you keep kindly Mikola in your care.
No fucking arrows. You also want to let us drip? No. Loris does. Ansbach's longbow. Unusually for a let's see. Longbow consists of 2 bodies and 2 strings. Unusually for a longbow, it can be wielded similarly to a lightbow, providing the wielder with excellent dexterity demanded. Fan shot. Skill that uses the bow held horizontally readies 8 arrows at once and fires them in a fan-shaped arc. Wow, 43 dex to use that? Damn. And then Letta's rune. Mikola gifted Letta the gentle gold to bring a soft hue to her faded eyes. An unalloyed light that has never dwelled in an eye. She has moved. Oh. Message from Letta. Dane passed on a message. The ceiling tree is the ancient ruins of Rao. It lies beyond the high bridge in the first floor of the storehouse. I'll join you there once I finish the task at hand. Yep, I'm sure she can't wait to join me up here. Is the Dane summon still available, or does he know that I've betrayed everyone except Ansbach? Oh, the Dane summon is still here. Yeah, might as well. I know, because I've been in this room before, and this boss is freaky as fuck. Oh, okay. Okay, she does the spinny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't want to be here, don't want to be here. We got some rock going on. Butterfly blasts. If you're in them, probably. It's really bad. Big swipies. Big swipies. Butterflies. You know, this boss so far has been quite reasonable. Uh-oh. Almost wish I'd gone in here without these two just to do it a little more. Uh-oh, I don't know where to stand. Oh, just get away from her. Am I hearing a little of like Millennia's theme? Okay. Da 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 da. And also her tree spirit is gross. Yeah, she's pretty gross. No, yeah, that I kind of wish I didn't do the summons on. Probably would have been pretty fun. Yep, Remembrance of the Saint of the Bud. The power of its namesake. Alternately, okay. After the church was burned to the ground, Romina discovered a twisted divine element, which she weaved into the baleful scarlet rot. Perhaps then the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once more within the scorched remains. Got a pole blade of the bud. Weapon of Romina, Saint of the Bud. A scarlet glaive with a dangling bud-like blade. Attacks cause buildup of rot. Once, in the crumbling, burning church, Romina held the bud in speechless silence. The bud would become her blade. Romina's purification imbues bud-like blade with scarlet rot butterflies before unleashing 2 large sweeping slashes. This was once considered a sacred act of purification. Oh, hang on. Rotten Butterflies Incantation, used by Romina, Saint of the Bud, summons a myriad of butterflies while performing a gentle twirl. The butterflies break apart on contact, scattering rot and setting off a chain reaction. The scarlet butterflies are as the goddess of rot's wings. Bereft of a master, they were soothed by Romina, who reached out to them. 33 faith for that. Oh, Dex Arcane. A Dex Arcane halberd that does rot.
No.
Can't wait to see that in PvP. I think it's I think Romina's maybe an extension of the goddess of rot. It sounds that way. I'm actually a little sad we went in there with the 2 summons because I probably would have enjoyed that fight quite a bit otherwise. Next time I'm in here, I'm gonna go in solo and do it. Because I think that fight was maybe very reasonable. Oh. Before I do this, do I need any NPCs things done? Because I want to make sure... Okay, so Ansbach next phase starts when we do this. That guy is not affected by it. Okay. Dryleaf Dane. Okay. Big Saint E.T. Where's Talia? Talia. Okay, so Talia and Big Saint T, you can go back and talk to, I think. Okay. Oh. Time to do what we do best. Burn sacred trees to the ground. Yeah, the Tarnish is just a tree arsonist. I mean, at least the kindling is reasonable this time. The fuel we're using this time, much more reasonable than, you know, what we do with the Erd Tree. Wait, where'd these kneeling dudes come from? Oh boy, a 9? Oh, hey, look at that. We're right over here. Ener Ilum. Oh, wait, before we do anything, I want to go talk to Talia. The hell I can't. Hero Tarnished. Tree Arsonist. No. I want to do it once to see if she says anything new here. It's still hilarious to me. And it's just... You died.
Kill Mikhail.
Okay, it's the same dialogue. I thought Talia got back up. Or died or something right there. Maybe it's... Oh, no, we had him set up properly before. Okay. No, Talier's setup requires that you do, like, get him to that state, and that's it. Okay, we're good. Where the hell are we? Einer Ilum. That dude just came running down those stairs, so happy to see us, and then stopped when he noticed them. Oh, nope, here he comes. Those maybe weren't guaranteed drops, and I just got stupid lucky off of it. What is that? That's just even by Soulsborne standards, that's a weird-ass statue. Because it's like nothing. Up, then right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we have like 10 million ways to go here. Oh yeah, Belarus. Okay. That's the other boss. Same as base game. It feels that way. Like it feels like the progression is something like that was a burp that kind of just was really low. Yeah, it feels like you just gotta do the 3 required bosses and then oh. Yeah, the lion isn't a required boss. That feels like boss, maybe. Done there. Yeah, let's check over here real quick. What do we got? Healing, therefore praise the message. Stir, but praise the message. Offer healing, praise the message. Oh, sure. That's pretty. Something incredible. Plump sort. Yep. Ow. One survived. Barely. Oh, yeah, there's a dude up there. Ow! Uh-oh. There's more dudes back here, too. My gravity spell just missed because of his jump, by the way. Hmm. Cool. The most dangerous pathways. Trees. Spira. It's an incantation. Summons a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Oh, that thing! 48 faith. Wrap one's arms together and hold them up to the heavens to summon a spiral of light that erupts at enemy's feet. Column of light persists for as long as the button is pressed. The spiral is normalized crucible current that one day will form a column that stretches to the gods. Oh, bird stuff. It's bird armor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tree walking is always iffy in every Souls game. Like, it's a tradition, honestly. Didn't even notice me. They're just like, we're doing fly stuff. We don't need to do anything else. We're doing fly stuff. Like trees being a thing you walk on is in Dark Souls 1. And the branches, they've improved. Backstab you? Of course not. Okay. You mess up a roll and you just die. Dark Soul or Elden Ring DLC, baby. Oh, I do have the physical resistance talisman on, by the way. What do you... Okay. Oh, there's more over here. This area bugs me. Ba-da-ba-ba-do, ba-da-ba-do. The reason trees, I have learned a little recently, the reason trees always feel like always feel bad isn't necessarily like, well, it's hard to explain. There's like a type of like when a game is made, there's like two types of like ground detection, right? Where one is the highly detailed version and one is the not. Ow. Well, didn't dodge it that time. What's that range? I thought I was outside of that sword range. What is that? Oh, come on. The dude goes off an edge and I'm like, oh. Yeah, so what it is, so like if you have, say, stairs, right? They're both a ramp, which is why like when we walk up them, like our feet clip, because you run up smooth, right? But if you stop on them, your feet go to like the different steps. I don't think he died. I think he just fell down a hole. Nope, he didn't die. Hey, no! No, you're not allowed up here. This is for big boys with swords. No little priesty guys. I did almost the whole dodge sequence not locked on. Is he like aghast that I'm doing magic against him? What's going on? I mean, I'll take it, because I'll take every advantage I can get in this game. That's just funny, though. Divine Beast Warrior Armor. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. That's Spira, by the way, the Spira ability. Why? You know what I'm getting vibes of here? Do you remember in like when you get to Faramazula and it's like everything hits like inordinately harder than everything else in the game? And then you're like, ah, fuck this shit. I'm just running through. Kind of like that. Oh, he's back, by the way. Oh, amazing, amazing design, by the way, with the spell. Get on the ground. Well, at least you can one-shot this guy. Oh, and his friend doesn't come up here. Because I don't trust the game enough in this 10-foot walk over to a Grace. I abandoned here all my fears. Yeah, I didn't... There's like another path we gotta go check. Oh, nope. Never mind. Wait. You little bastard. Get... This is my roof now. Owie. Yeah, I know you gotta fight Letta and her merry band, but I don't know where you fight them, by the way. What, did this guy just not hear that? Oh, okay. Time for hole. Come on, you almost got me. Aww. Well. Moving chains, elevator. This is the one that has a summon on it, by the way. Yep, that's why I think that's why people like I've seen videos that are like, are people quitting the DLC? Yes. I can understand it. Well, hurry up. I would have preferred a dragon, actually, Yukari. Yeah, there are definitely some enemies in the DLC I don't want to bother fighting or learning to fight or figuring out how to fight. Ba 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 ba, skadoodle, ba 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 ba.
Never kindly, Miquella, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship, might come to these lands to begin with. I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Miquella the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Don't you dare approach Miquella the Kind. Needle Knight's Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Redmane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope they're worthy of fame. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
We're gang. Oh, okay. It's a gang squad. We get to do gang squad stuff. How? What? Where? How is the hit? How? What? Can we trade back on Spock? Ow! And Spock! Come on! Well, I wanted to trade... No. Stop it! Hey, fucker. I will parry you. Ow.
Might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting.
Oh, boy.
A new god and
I had Horn Scent almost dead, and Ansbach was like, I'm not gonna hit Freya anymore, so she de-aggroes me. Ugh. I don't mind this in concept. I think it's pretty cool. Actually. It's also sort of like a reward for playing like all of the it's also kind of your reward for doing all the quests, right? All right, let's see if we can actually get.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the
Oh, we
Kind.
can also bring in Mimic
Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
later.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it
Does she know I'm gonna parry her? Do you know I'm gonna parry you? Is that why you're doing this? Why did that not parry? Oh man, this game sometimes. I might be rusty, but I think something should have been a parry in here already.
I stand with blade aloft.
Wow.
For the dignity of my lord.
See, this is part of the problem though with this type of fight, right? Is like it's a cool idea and I don't mind it, but it's like this is Elden Ring's DLC. Everything can one-shot you if it wants to. And this is where we have the problem, where it's like, hey, I'd love to do this fight. I'd actually love to do this fight in the base game. If this fight were in the base game, I'd be having a ball. Like, if they were base game enemies with base game stats, it'd be like the most fun fight in the entire game. But we're in Elden Ring DLC. Which reminds me, we should probably buff up.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya.
Oh, she's over here this time.
Time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
Yes, Ansbach, you have to come and help me, because
Stand, blade aloft, blood of fire. For the dignity of my
just
lord
pick one,
and
Ansbach.
mode. Well, good friend. It will be my honor to test my patience against a red mane.
Thank you, Sir Lansbach. The mere sight of their blood sets my heart aflame. All the more I yearn to crush them with my hands.
Wow, that's a nonsense-ass Ash of War. It's like there's a new Ash of War, actually, that's nonsense in PvP right now. That really reminds me of it. Thank you. What the fuck?
I never could have imagined
There's a dude with a door shield. Ow, really? I can't get to my things fast enough to counter this.
And I, fighting. Tragedy this is.
Sorry. I am here only to grant sentry and take away. I will stop Mechalovcard. He will never succumb.
Right, it appears that our interests have aligned. Upon my soul it is that we do not need to my blade. Watch closely. Make another power. Help us forget.
I'll let those two handle that. Dane, come on, let's go, bud. Hey, it's Letta. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
How readily essential returns. The runaway spirit. Lady Letta.
This would actually be really cool if I had health. We beat Letta? No, we didn't kill Letta. We fought her in like her world and she went away. And she did the I'll be back. Okay, I need to do something real quick. Because now that I know a rot pot is in the future. She's not helping me. She's the enemy. No, you're missing something, Ikari. She
Don't you dare approach Mickey
like she and her gang are attacking me right now.
Dryleaf Dane and our allies will never allow this.
It's like we have Redmane Freya coming in. That's her side.
Time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Yeah, so Ansbach and Talia, two of the NPCs that we like did their quests for, they're the ones who are joining me right now. Oh, lame. I'm like, that spell's got to end eventually.
I am Ansbach, the pure knights. I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master.
Ansbach, get your fucking ass over here. This is so lame. This is the problem with having like NPCs helping you. Oh shit.
This battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god.
Is they love doing that thing where they kind of just like stand there for a little bit. Oh. Why is that not a backstab?
Balm upon my soul it is that we do not need to bury.
What the fuck? Why does he have that and why does it do that much damage? I had like 90% of my health and that one shot me. I'd probably be done with this now if not for that stupid attack. Yeah, so Ansbach and Talia help. Because Ansbach hated that Moog's body was used as the vessel for Miquella's consort. And Talia is there because he's a Saint Trina fanboy.
The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something grander.
No, it's only those two. Oh, what? Stop jump attacking. I want to parry you because it makes it easier. Why is that not a backstab? Seriously. Okay, we had to watch out because Horn Sense right here now. And he has like a bullshit Ash of War on that weapon.
Of the pure blood knights, I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Odin.
Tis just as the woman said. Lord of the Earthtree, Lord of Marika, you deserve to face the reckoning.
I never could have imagined that. You might be the Earthree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Why? Why? Ansbach, you're not doing your damn job.
Well, good Freya, it will be my honor to test my
Surrounds back.
Oh, stop it.
All the more I yearn to crush it in my grasp.
All right, Talia, I need some guarding here.
and I fighting. Tragedy this is. Righteous Tommy. It appears that our interests are all my soul today is in my good.
Deeply sorry. I am here only to grant sentry and save your way.
Move my mimics to your health, by the way.
Don't mickle of the kind. Never become a god. Mickle of the kind will help us forget.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when you stood before the withered arm. By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul
That's a cool line.
that will stitch you into
No.
death.
Mimic run interference. I was like, what died? Oh. Oh, Ansbach is dead. Talia is dead. I'm rotted. Nice. It's like I know I'm dead here. It's like I just have to deal with it.
It was an honor to face. Now go.
Time to summon? I did my mimic. It died. Like, I'm doing everything I can to make this work. I've summoned my mimic. He died. Summoned both those dudes. They both died.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Bullshit. So she's potioned.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo. While it is tarnished, it appears that our interests have aligned. Arm upon my soul.
Why? I thought it was gonna go for Ansbach because I went for Ansbach before.
Thank you, Sir Ansbach. The
I
mere
think you
sight of
can.
sets my
I didn't want to though.
Don't you dare hurt Nicola the Kind. Needle Knight Leonard, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Tis just
not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
I don't have stamina. Game. Why? God damn it. I just couldn't hit the fucking horn scent. I should have let it kill him.
Surrounds back. The mere sight of their blades sets my heart.
The most unbelievable nonsense. He has 1 hit point left. Yeah, because they all have not only DLC damage, they have DLC health.
Don't you dare quote Mitchell of the kind. Needle Knight's letter, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
Can't read
I
up in
am
here.
the
Okay.
Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Poise, I guess.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo.
It is just as the woman said.
That was one of those.
Lord of Marika, you deserve to face the reckoning.
I never considered that you might be the Earth's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a you were not. You are truly a glorious battle. It was.
Fucking kill the horn scent, Angbach. Seriously, why is he still alive? Why am I almost dead? He has a hit point. Fuck off, game. Fuck off.
Balm upon my soul it is that you have used today.
I do not believe. Another kind.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Leto, what's up? Ow. Ow. It's like half my health with every single ability they do. Seriously.
Lady Leda,
And everyone's alive, so we can just gank the tank now. Battle Royale Pog. Hey, Sino. Welcome back. You know, Sino, if this were in the base game with like the base game stats that base game enemies have, I would say it's the best fight in the game. But because it's in the DLC with all the crap that DLC enemies have, it's obnoxious. You all deserve this. Where's Letta's? Oh, here we go. I just realized I didn't pick up my... Hang on a sec. I don't think I had anything. I think I missed one of the pickups, right? For my runes. Oh. Don't get to pick them up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, real quick. Yeah, I had to turn off the, the new items page. I was so annoyed that I had to do a page over to get to my boluses. Alright. Chest armor of Needle Knight Letta slightly strengthens attacks following a dodge roll or backstep, as well as dash attacks. Embroidered with the golden cross-leaf motif, the chalk-white cloak and surcoat symbolize the honor of the Needle Knights. Kindly Miquella fashioned us as his needles to quell all, to ward away all. So let's see. We got a weapon. That's a weapon. The Dane's Footwork, hand-to-hand weapon, focused on kicks. This kick-based martial art is unique to Dane, a dryleaf and sworn ally of Letta. He acquired these skills by training with the aid of a waterfall, letting the water beat his body and throwing himself in the basin. Fucking nerd. We got a soiled loincloth, too. Oh, this is all of Horn Scent stuff. Ragged black cloth overlaid with braided coil, attire of the vengeance-seeking Horn Scent. The braided coil ties together the vow of the Revenger with the victim's grudges, must never come undone. Enhances both watchful spirits and vengeful spirits summoned by horned bairns. He has the power of anime on his side. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars. Ritual implemented of the greater potentates of Bonnie Village. Used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickedness. One is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. A Falx. It is a dex weapon? Question mark. Strength dex weapon. Curved swords with long sickle-like blades, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, forged by a Horn Scent in the name of revenge. In revenge for the flames, my blade I wield. And in Revenger's Blade, we saw it. You dash up to an enemy and slash on both blades. Freya's Greaves and Junk. So after golden... Wait. It's pretty standard lines there. After witnessing Freya's valor as a gladiator in his youth, Radahn invited her to join the ranks of his most trusted warriors. And then we got the helmet. A hideous scarlet wound was once hewn into the center of her face. Later, Miquella gently put his lips to it, and the unfading scar became the compass that Freya would thereafter follow. Freya's greatsword. Greatsword decorated with a mane, much like the weapons used by her liege. The spirit of Freya's training lingers in the sword, enhancing the power of Redmane battle skills. That's 1. No, it's 3. It's like... Does that enhance Flame Strike? Whew. And you put Flame Strike on there. Big strength weapon. Well, moderate strength weapon. And it has spinning slash. Verdigris stuff. Verdigris is said to be a gift of an outer god, possessed of enormously hefty yet supple strength thanks to its rusted nature. Verdigris Great Shield. Boasts greater guard capacity than damage negation, to the extent that the shield will continue to protect its target even if its bearer should die. You got Moorish Charge, which we saw. You ready to charge the shield and you charge stuff. 49 strength. And we got Moore's Bell Bearing in case we need to buy his stuff. And then Lettuce Sword. It is a light greatsword. Light greatsword with gold inlaid. Weapon of Light of the Needle Knight. Deals holy damage. Though polished to a mere sheen, this blade still reeks with the stench of crusted blood that lingers from the cull of her knightly comrades. Oh, it was a good thing we took her down. So skill of Needle Knight Lada generates 10 golden needles. We saw this, which pierce through the target all at once. Those pierced are purged of all ailments and special effects alike. Weird. It's Milady, yeah. I think I can skedoodle too. Do 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 do. I will be summoning the 2 allies again, I think, for the final fight, because I want their stuff as well. And it only makes sense that we do it for the final fight, because we've done the NPCs stuff. But I'm going to get water and use the restroom first. BRB. Okay, mute, I command thee. Free cold raha. Me thinking I put my controller on my desk. Just sitting there like, Let's get this out of the way. Oh yes, you know, rating the bosses, I didn't really like Mesmer that much. I'd probably put him in, like, C tier for me, personally. Funnily enough, wait, did I not? Funnily enough, Romina, I sort of just was like, I saw Dane's sign and I was like, oh, what the hell, I'll summon Dane. And it's kind of a trouncing. Oh, okay. And I'm kind of sorry I did that because I really liked that fight.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
Oh, it's Radahn! I totally wasn't spoiled by a YouTube thumbnail. They definitely should have made him more like Eldritch Horror, like half Radahn, half Moog, instead of just having like little omen spikes here and there. Putting that out there. Whoop, that was greed on my part. Uh-oh. Where the hell's Talia? Did he forget to walk through the door? I made the boss harder. That's really funny. The game was like, yeah, you summon both these guys. One's gonna just hang out outside. He was. Aww.
A pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog
Ow.
will have
You know what? Okay. Sure as a health bar he has, too. What? Well. Hey, Holiday decided to show up. Great. Nope, too early. That was supposed to be a jumping heavy, by the way. Mikla's whack. Mikla's very whack. Yeah, like I said yesterday, he wanted a Radahn love doll. I mean, deep down, don't we all want a Radahn love doll? He is like the one demigod that's not super fucked up.
At long last you are returned.
Miyazaki emote.
Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
Two Princes reference.
To I, Miquella, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Nope, I don't like it. 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 We're over here now. Well, I didn't die to that attack, which I think is out. Well, I died to that attack. Is that attack? Is that the attack that everyone's talking about? The chop 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 chop. Let's summon Talia first, so he knows what's up. So the fight sucks. I'm already formulating opinions. Oh, right. I remember how he does this out of the gate. Ow. Well, maybe the rocks won't come after me. Yeah, that's a Moog ability. Didn't dodge a single hit. Ow. I don't know how to dodge that at all either. You can posture break them then. Huh. Look at that. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Great. I've noticed that happening a lot too. Just out of stamina. Gaius is pretty trash. I enjoyed Gaius, except for... Boys, don't run into that. Oh, boys. Bye, Thalia. Okay. Gaius, I got angry at Gaius. Not because of the fight itself. I got him down to like a hit point, and he magic hit pointed, and I couldn't, like, I didn't have healing left, and I was like one hit away from death. And it just so happened that he got the death blow on me right there. When in doubt, Dark Moon it out. Anger. Anger. That's what I'm feeling right now. The DLC, I'm torn on it, honestly. Nope. Nope. Run under him. Nope. Oh my god! I think that they went too far with some of the bosses. Honestly. Not all of the bosses. Some of the bosses. Mohg actually did nothing wrong, it turns out. Gotta roll that earlier than I think.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you. But those remains do not
Okay.
belong to you.
Okay. Okay. Fucking, why can't I dodge a single thing this boss does? Posture. Break. Fine, I'll get his ass. Nope, can't get his ass. Gotta go to his face. Okay. Hi, what's up? Oh, he's gonna swipe me. Okay, how do you dodge that shit? How do you dodge that tornado? Is it roll forward or roll backwards? I've tried both. Inserts forward. Okay, I'm gonna try to roll into it and see if that actually works. Yeah, see, this is like what I mean when I say they went too far with some of the bosses. I feel like the bosses... Wait, we want this guy first. I feel like the bosses have a lot that's well designed. Like Rolana, I feel like there's a lot about her that is insanely well done, right? But when you get to phase 2, she can just, like, immediately kill you.
General Radahn. Pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will...
Probably a jump right there. Whoa! Forward. Nope. Might drink the potion, dummy. Okay. Well, at least he can split that attack. Like, yeah, I think the world design they did is like S tier. The amount of work they put into the areas, the normal enemies, all of that is worth the price of admission. That's where the $40, I think, is really, like, really worth it. The story is fine. I like that it subverts what everyone is expecting, which was like going after Godwyn or some other cosmic-y thing. That's fine. Yeah, I think that just some of the bosses are over-designed. Really.
General Radahn. A pleasure to see you. But those remains
Oh.
do not belong
Yeah.
to you.
Yep.
Lord Moog
Yep.
will have
Nope.
his dignity.
I tried. side rolls. This is the problem with the DLC. That's it, right there. That's what I have a problem with. I know it's not going for me, so I can do this. Oh. Nope, that's not the way you roll it. Okay. He just turned and decided to go for me, I guess. My heart's not in this right now. I'm gonna save this for later. We're gonna go explore. I need to talk first. Man, there actually might be a chance I don't do that. Oh, I know where I can have my character sit for a bit. I understand, Xeno. Oop, no. We keep the patches one. Okay, so... No, you can be parried. What's the Uber cheese, then? Please tell me it's spellcasting. High holy and a bleed weapon? Oh, yeah. That would do it. We'll see if I commit to something like that. No, so... Here, I'm gonna get the tier maker out real quick. Because I now know... Oh, I haven't done Bale yet. I now know where everything goes. For me personally. That's spoiler tournament, right? Yeah. Black Knight shield. Lionel's armor. Well, actually, wait. I had to change something on that. I just realized I put Letta's in F. Letta's is like a C. Here, let me delete that. Yeah, I didn't like Midra. Yeah, so I think R'Lana was probably the best boss fight. I think her damage is over-torqued in Phase 2, but I can kind of, like, see that not being a thing if you know the openings. But, yeah, I was enjoying that dance until Phase 2, and then it was like, oh, she happened to hit me with 2 swords, and I died. happened to be roll backwards on a sword swing and it was a sword beam, dead. That's where I had problems with that fight. And yeah, I could have stacked my defenses a little better. I could have used like a heavier weapon to just knock her around a bit more. But I feel like she was probably damage-wise over-torqued. Health-wise was mostly fine. I really enjoyed Putrescent Knight except for his fire. I think his fire along the ground had too high a stun tier. I think it was tier 3 stun where you get like really staggered by it. So if you happen to be in that fire, you'd get staggered and he got a free hit on you. But then that puts you in a state where, because the game's damage is so high and you took 2 hits, you have like, what, 40% of your health left, maybe less. And then it's up to you to know how to dodge every single move until you get a window to heal. Which brings me to point 2 of the DLC that I don't like about the bosses. You do not get an inch in any of these fights. Like, there are some fights that are kind of like that in the base game. But I feel like even then, something like Godfrey / Horalu, there are moments where you can stop and heal. Just, you jump over the shockwaves, down the Estus, and you're good. Like, a lot of these fights, there's, like, no downtime between the next series of attacks. That's why I didn't like Mesmer. I might put Mesmer in D tier, actually, too, giving it some thought. For B tier, I've got Scatutri Avatar, Métir, Mother of Fingers, and Romina, Saint of the Bud. I thought all of these were fine bosses. I was a little ticked off doing Scatutri Avatar, but I'll get to why I was really angry during it later, because the fight is fine. I had a bad day yesterday because of something that happened in another fight, and it reflected poorly on my decisions of that boss at that time. But the thing about the Scatutri Avatar, I think it's super creative. I really loved that the phases, quote unquote, were like other buds of the Scatutri Avatar. I thought the attacks were pretty neat. The arena was pretty neat. I like that it has a very obvious weak point that you can take advantage of. I mean, it sucks that it's kind of warbly. I bet if I had Blasphemous Blade, if I were doing Blasphemous Blade, that fight would have been stupendously easy. Its charge attack is kind of nonsensy, but it does no damage if you block it. So you could just block it. I wish I'd realized that like a time or two earlier in the fight, because then it would have probably been like, oh, okay. Probably wouldn't have been as miffed. Now, this is going to sound funny. Métir, Mother of Fingers, I don't... Like, I did the fight pretty quick, because it's kind of a sponge. And if you distract it with a summon, it's even more of a sponge. But, yeah, Métir, Mother of Fingers. I think kind of the same thing about Romina. I think that they are both well-made bosses. Fair mechanics. Fair fights. Once you got them down, they're very standard fights. They're also Eldritch Horrors, and I enjoy Eldritch Horrors. But if I were to do an Eldritch Horror in the Soulsborne games tier list, they probably would both be really low on that list. But that's unfair to them because Ebrietas exists, who is like S tier Cosmic Horror. So, yeah, I enjoyed those fights, more or less. So for C tier, I'm doing Mesmer the Impaler, Commander Gaius, and then the Gank Squad. So Mesmer is probably more personal than anything, because with Mesmer, he is made to kill me. He's the exact type of boss that I'm horrible at. He is the exact type of boss, just for some reason, I would never be able to... I wouldn't say never, but it would take me so long to pick up on that, like, I don't value that time on the boss. I'd rather refight him over and over again than, like, try to sit down in one Mesmer go and, like, learn him and then just forget all of it. I'd rather have more experience over and over to learn that fight. That being said, he had moves where I just knew I couldn't handle them. He has one where he, like, does an attack, and then, like, he's in a pose and he drags his spear on the ground, and it's, like, 3 seconds of him dragging the spear, and I'm like, my brain's just like, time to roll. Time to roll. Time to roll. And I feel like I'm rolling later and later and later and later, and it just feels like the spear's dragging longer and longer and longer and longer. So, yeah, and then he has, like, one move where he does, like, a bunch of jabs really quick. And I'm like, I don't know how to dodge this. And phase 2 is a clusterfuck. I'm sure I could figure phase 2 out. But it's just so many snakes going so many times. I think I'd have to watch someone do the fight to really, really get that phase down. Just to see what you do. See a pro do it, and then I could maybe emulate it. I felt that way about Placidusax, too, where with Placy, it has, like, the phase where he's disappearing and attacking, disappearing, attacking. And it's like, well, your lock-on is preserved, and all you need to do is just wait for him to reappear, and then you can kind of, like, just dodge the attacks. Commander Gaius, if he didn't have his charge attack, or if that charge attack had a better hitbox, he would be in my A tier. I'm deducting him 2 whole tiers because of one move. Because the problem with that charge is, the logic of it is, you roll through the charge because it's a charge attack, or you block it. Now, I don't have a great shield. I don't have the strength really for a great shield, so that was out. Because I tried to block it with my normal shield, and it was instant hit stun. But because his hitbox is really long, and I kept getting caught by that stupid charge, and if you get caught by the charge and then one other attack, you have to wait forever for an opening to heal, in which case you have to sit there and dodge his array of attacks. Now, his array of attacks, I'm actually fine with them. I thought his array of attacks were all fair dodges. Once you get him down. And he has a lot of fun things he does. Like his phase 2 transition is he and his boar fly in the air, spin around in a giant drill, and land. And that's really fun. And then I actually thought his attacks themselves are fine. He has like that big 5-hit combo. It's like 4 rolls maybe to get through. You could maybe even do it in 3 and run away. But yeah, it's like it's like, because he has one attack that ruins his whole fight, he just gets kicked on the C tier. And the gank squad, this is another thing about the DLC. Everything has so much health, and everything deals so much damage, that it takes a fun idea and makes it unfun. So the gank squad, I love that idea. If it was in the base game, with the base game stats you would have on the enemies, it would have been one of my favorite fights. Hands down, one of my favorite fights. I thought the idea behind it was cool. I like that you get rewarded for doing the quests in the form of allies in it to make it less bad. But because they're so jacked, it's so hard to deal with. Just the biggest problem in that fight's the horn scent. Because he has that thing, that tool where you do like the growl and you get the pursuers. Those pursuers insta-killed me. Every time. One pursuer took away like 2/3 of my health. I wonder if that's glitched. I wonder if that's me. I'm actually worried that a lot of my criticism about the DLC is just me. I'm worried that maybe my character's built wrong. That maybe my damage is low because I've built a character wrong. Or maybe I'm taking too much damage because my character's built wrong. I actually can't tell if I'm doing something wrong with this. I was thinking that during Renala's fight, and I'm like, no, it's probably just because, he's probably magic resistant, right? But no, this is where I kind of felt that, where I was like, I haven't heard anyone talk about this or complain about this or anything. Maybe they had a really easy time. We fight in PvP. It's for me. It was like 5v3 and Mimic. No, same as. Yeah, that's the thing. I really, really love that concept. I hope in whatever game they do next, they put that concept in. It was a great idea. And then you get all of their stuff at the end. It's a great reward, too. But, like I said, you can get one shot by one of the dudes that shows up. At least I could. The Hornsense Pursuers literally just destroyed my health bar. I don't know if anyone else had to deal with that. But maybe I should look it up. But yeah, it's like the concept alone gets it +2 in the C tier from F tier. Oh. See, I had a 5v3, 5v4 then. Because I had Freya and Dane and Letta more Hornsent. And Hornsent has, like I said, he has that thing that lets you summon pursuers. And those pursuers basically one-shot me. No, it's because I think what it is you can side with Letta against Hornsent, and that kills Hornsent. And then with more... What about more? Kind of screw you. I did get screwed by it. Let me look up more real quick, because if you didn't have them, there's got to be a reason. Let me see what the other... Okay, so... Told him to be sad forever. Okay, yeah, because that's what it is. He has a dialogue box where he's sad. And you can say, put it behind you, or remain sad forever. If you say, remain sad forever, he dies. He dies early. So if you're an asshole, you get an advantage. If you're nice, you get fucked up later. Because I was like, no, put it behind you. Because he's a gentle dude. He's a gentle dude playing with a pot. What am I going to do? Be a jerk to him? No. I'm like, oh, put it behind you, bud. You'll be fine. Okay, yeah. Okay. So in the future, be the asshole. Hunt the Hornsent. Tell more KYS. And don't say that to anyone. Maybe more. Maybe more. Be an asshole. Side with base Ansbach. Yeah, I think that's the other one, is if you side with Letta, I don't know if you have to fight her. Let's check her quest line. Because if you side with Letta against Ansbach, I bet you don't have to do the gank. Letta's guaranteed. Let's see. Second phase. So, sided with Letta on both occasions is listed as a question mark. If you sided with Ansbach, you'll have the option to summon Ansbach. If you sided with Hornsent, you will fight Dryleaf. Oh! Okay, I see what happened. So I had Hornsent in there. I had Hornsent in there because of a glitch. So what happens with Hornsent's quest when Letta's quest is she goes, these bitches be betraying me. I'm going to go shank them in the shower. And she's like, I'm going to go get Horn Scent first. You watch. And then she goes, and then you're supposed to have 2 summon signs on the bridge right before the storeroom. One is to help Horn Scent. One is to help Letta. I walked into Mesmer's battle not knowing that. And the signs went away. Now, the Horn Scents did show up in Mesmer's battle. But that didn't count as me siding with him. So if you side with the Horn Scent against Letta, he's not on the enemy side. It's only Dryleaf, Redmane, and Letta then. So I got screwed out for being nice and for being curious. Signs and boss rooms suck ass. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I guess it doesn't jack his health up, though. That might be why they did that. I did summon him during Mesmer. I summoned him and did the Mimic, and I was like, nah. I did the fight a couple times, and I was like, I wanted to duel him, and my brain just couldn't. Okay, when you told Mor after the charm broke to put it behind you, you will fight Dryleaf, Mor, Freya, and Letta. If you told Mor remain sad forever, it's Dryleaf, Freya, and Letta. So Dane, Freya, Letta, you get the 3 if you are a jerk. And if you side with Horn Scent and not be a jerk. So be chaos. Be chaotic, and you are going to have a 3v3. Or 4v3 if you bring your Mimic. Make chaos take the world. Oh, Ansbach is up here? Was up there for dialogue? Hang on a tick. Hey, you.
Righteous Tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter. I'm afraid I underestimated the lad. Appearing frail in both body and mind, I presumed it'd be like to stumble upon the field of battle. What a fool I was. He serves another master, but Satyolier performed magnificently. Perhaps he too quivers with anticipation, as do we. Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Mohg. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous Tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood. Righteous Tarnished, I swear upon...
Nice. Yeah, no, he is pretty based. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, for me in the D tier, D is for Divine Beast Dancing Lion, because I thought he fought like a giant ulcerated tree spirit that MLGS couldn't make easy. And then Midra, the only reason I put Midra so low is because it's like, it's so glass cannon-y almost, that it's like, I found that either I was dying super quick or I was like stun looping him. And I really dislike that you have to kill the little guy every single time you die. So, yeah, I did not appreciate that. And yeah, he's got like big drifty slow attacks, and I don't like madness. And I like his dungeon, but I think he's kind of a weak. Not having enough health? No, he had plenty. He had a good amount of health. He was perfectly healthy in that you could kind of flatten him and not worry about him once you got used to it. So yeah. And then F tier is the final boss. I haven't finished the final boss, and I've already got my rating for him as F tier. I haven't done Bale the Dread. I'll get to Bale the Dread, but I that boss. I really don't know. I think he's probably got too much health. I know I have to get better at dodging what he does. But maybe, I don't know. I don't even want to try to parry him. Like, I understand parrying him can prevent a lot of his silliness. But, like, even he does the, the gravity pull, right? He does his Starcaller cry or whatever. And then he does the slam attack, right? And I'm fine with that having extra on it and not just being the same thing. But the slam, and then it has like that shredding gravity effect. And then the shredding gravity effect, I don't know how to dodge it. Is it dodge right? Is it dodge left? Is it dodge forward? Dodge back? I tried every direction of dodging. Oh, no, I didn't dodge left. I did dodge right, though. But it's like, maybe it is a dodge left. But it's like, I felt like every direction of the dodge, my health got ripped off. I think there was maybe one time I felt like I dodged it correctly, and I don't know the direction. I can't remember it. Maybe it's like a forward and to the right. Like, and then I haven't done enough of Phase 2 to have a lot to talk about in Phase 2, but yeah, one of my big complaints about Elden Ring, the base game, was that some bosses went too far. But that comment was more on like Melania being able to heal when she hits. It wasn't even Waterfall. Waterfall, you can as much as Phase 1. Okay. Waterfowl is like you can learn to dodge a move. But getting double punished because she hit me once. Like that I don't like. I don't like that a lot. And like a couple other things and a couple other bosses, right? Like, but maybe it's just because I'm so used to those bosses now. Like, yeah, I still have those complaints about like Melania healing on her hits and, like Hoaraloo never letting up. It's just, or the debuff you get from Destined Death when you fight Malakath doesn't really need to be there. I mean, Malakath is a glass cannon though, so it's kind of balanced out. Yeah, and that I think is the other thing is there is kind of a glass cannon in the form of Midra, but every boss is high HP, high damage, high posture, and just unrelenting. And I feel like when I say Elden Ring bosses went a little too far, I feel like they kind of just took it and was like, let's just go as far as we can. And I think it's like borderline at the edge of what the engine can handle now. Now, that being said, I'll say it again. The world design for the DLC is S tier. Absolutely some of the best mapping, exploration. I liked a lot of the normal world bosses. Some of them had annoying things, but it's like that's only because they're new and they're getting used to it. Like the Death Knights. Yeah, they kind of had some annoying stuff going on, but it wasn't anything that's not like, oh, I fought this guy like 5 times. I know all these moves now. The annoyance has been subsided. It's like most of the world bosses were fun. Now, I still haven't done some things. I still haven't done Bale. There are dragons aplenty left. I got to go do the furnaces, the furnace giants. I'm sure I'm missing dungeons, mines. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Did I skip a mine? No, I went back. It was a forge. I know I'm missing things, but I'll go and get... I didn't fight both of the bears. There's still 2 hippos in the field I need to go kill. They're the 2 tree sentinels. I didn't bother fighting them yet. So, like, there's tons I can still go do and clear out. And we're going to probably checklist this stuff this week. I don't feel rushed to go do that. But it's like the world is amazing. The Shadowlands, absolutely insane. It's also gorgeous. Like, let's just go out. First Grace, Graveslight Plain. When you see this, and it's like, it's even shitty weather out, and it probably looks great. Hang on a second. No, you know what? Even when the weather is fog and everything is turned blue by it, it still looks amazing. It looks like an impressionist painting. Right? Like, it's gorgeous. The world is gorgeous. Even more than base Elden Ring, I would even say. Except for maybe Lernia. Maybe Altus. I'd maybe rate higher. But overall, yeah. Shaman Village here. Oh yeah, Shaman Village. That's another gorgeous spot. Oh yeah, we'd have to like horse up to it, wouldn't we? Yeah, the music in the game was great too. Like, I heard a reviewer say that you're not gonna remember the music as much, but it's like that's maybe true for like I don't remember Mesmer's theme now. I remember the fuck out of Rolana's theme. Romina has like a softer version of Millennia's theme, which is amazing, right? Or at the very least, there's a part that sounds like Millennia's theme. Yes, this music in Shaman Village. Like, under the Skadu tree. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous design on everything. I feel like the bosses are the weak point of the DLC. Ronnie was right. I mean, should have been a Moon DLC. That would have been cool. See, I don't actually think Ronnie was right, by the way. I don't think any of the endings are the right path. But Ronnie's is probably the closest thing. Let's get rid of the old order. Replace it. But yeah, it's like you could go to a lot of places in here and get a beautiful view, right? I'm going back to Gravesite Plain. Cerulean Coast is another one. That's like, oh, perfect. Just the glowing blue flowers. It's always nighttime. So yeah, enemy design. You know, I initially really hated Fire Knights, but that was because I was using Milady against them, and like they don't get stunned by light weapons at all. They have good poise. So I equipped a heavy weapon, and it was like, oh, these guys are normal. You just got to outpoise them in the proper way. So yeah, I would definitely go with the bosses being the weak point of the entire experience. And it's only a couple of them that really, really put a damper on it. Oh, yeah. So, for them reusing assets, like, say, Moonrithel versus Moongrum, the Sorcerer showing up, the, like, Foot Soldiers essentially just being reskins. We get normal Skelemons come back. We have special Skelemons come back. New Imps. Like there's an Albinauric that shows up. I don't mind any of the asset reuse. The dragons being dragons. It's like, yeah, of course the dragons are going to be dragons. That's what dragons are in this world. It's like, people like, the Ghost Flame dragons are just reskins of the dragons from the base game. 2 out of 10 game. No, you're gonna get that because Elden Ring's established that's what dragons are. Like, you can't expect that big a difference between dragons and dragons in the same world. It's like the reason why we have like Mesmer soldiers and then like the Black Knights and Fire Knights, when you have like Lindell soldiers and then like Lindell Knights. There's a hierarchy that Elden Ring has in units that the various factions have. So it's like they just followed that hierarchy again. Because that's essentially their way of having design cohesion, right? Is you have like the tiers of enemies in the various locations. And it's like, yeah, we have catacombs with imps in them. They're new imps. They're different imps, but they're still imps. Yeah, they're ulcerated tree spirits. I actually don't know why we'd have ulcerated tree spirits when those are related to the little Erd trees, but whatever. Yeah, and it's like, that's also discrediting all of the unique enemies they put in. So it's like, yeah, you have the asset reuse, but that's fine, because that's part of, like, a cohesive whole of a world. And then, yeah, you have new enemies, or at least enemies that have new equipment, like the Black Knights. Is there another, like, normal enemy in the game that uses a colossal hammer and a giant shield? No? I don't think so. Because all of the knights in the base game do a big shield and a spear or a sword. So it's like, I don't actually know what's better for seeing the view. Because the camera, it like pulls out a little bit on Torrent. But it's like, yeah, I think the game as a whole, I would probably give it like a solid 9 out of 10. The world and the regular enemies, the world bosses, and then like R'hllana, Who did I put in A tier? Can't even remember my own damn tier list. Procession Knight. Yeah, and then like some of the better bosses, like in my opinion, Rolana, Putrescent Knight, the Scadu Tree, Romina, and Midra, or not Midra, Matir. And I guess Gaius, except for his charge attack. Like, I think most of the bosses were fine. They're just not as good as the base game bosses. And I think my other big criticism of the DLC is I don't think I would call it, quote-unquote, too hard. I think there are things that are too over-tuned. Black Jail Knight, triple S tier for humbling everyone right away. I don't think I've done that. Where's the Black Jail? Oh, the Solitude Armor guy. Oh, that, yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. That you go in there and you're like, oh, it's a dude, I'm going to fight him. And then he like two-shots you. Yeah, that would be the Western Nameless Mausoleum. And the guy, I believe, was named Guts or something like that. A swordsman in black armor with a black sword and a crossbow in his offhand. I think his name was Guts. I'd have to go confirm that. Yeah, this guy is named Lutz. He's a completely different character. Wholly unique. Do not steal. I'm going to link a thing in the Discord that Zuli the Witch just posted. By just posted, I mean posted 8 hours ago. If you go and look at the face data for that guy in the Western Mausoleum, they literally just did Guts as his face. Found a way to kill those guys. Can I take a guess? Is it throw a hefty fire pot in their dome and they explode? Or is it face shots? Because I've heard face shots work too. And is it only fire pots? A furnace pot. I don't... Is that a special pot? Are we going to have to go look for a book? For later? I have to see if they're more cracked pots too, or hefty pots. But yeah, I feel like the DLC as a whole is a good 9 out of 10. It's carried entirely by its exploration part. I would say the bosses are the problem. I think they're overtuned. Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna checklist everything this week. So I think I'm gonna go like, where are the cookbooks at? Go get the cookbooks. And then like work in zone bosses, and then work in the furnaces, and then work in all sorts of things if I can, just to do that. we'll get the last boss done at some point. It's just, it's so tanky and demands so much, like, perfect rolling, perfect dodging, perfect blocking that I'm not that type of player. I'm actually surprised they put as much work into Rolana as I did until I summoned the Mimic in. Because I wanted to have that duel with her, the Karian duel. But it's like... I'm much more of a player where it's like, I'm going to stack up these 3 buffs. Or these 4 buffs. Go in with my Moonlight Greatsword. Learn how to find, like, the 3 good dodges. And then Moonlight Greatsword, Moonlight Greatsword, Moonlight Greatsword, riposte, Moonlight Greatsword, Moonlight Greatsword, right? It's the whole thing. You know what it is? The boss fight that I've come to enjoy a lot, Juno. Can't believe I'm going to say this. Godskin Duo. Because there's a mechanic to it that makes it like, alright, sleep pot them. Sleep pot the other one. They're down. Buff up. Moonlight Greatsword out. Moonlight Greatsword fatty. Moonlight Greatsword fatty. Actually, it's going to be Moonlight Greatsword fatty a 3rd time now. He goes to a knee. He takes a knee. Whack him once. Get the riposte. Falls over. Moonlight Greatsword. Moonlight Greatsword. He's dead. Swing at his dying corpse because you get free damage that way. Go to skinny. Then you go. Buff up. Moonlight Greatsword. Moonlight Greatsword. Moonlight Greatsword. Hit him once. Riposte. Moonlight Greatsword. Moonlight Greatsword. He dies. Swing at the corpse. New one shows up. Just immediate sleep pot. Moonlight Greatsword. Repeat. And it's like there's a mechanic that enables you, the player, to gain an advantage. And I love that in fights. That's what I like Scadutree Avatar, because you have a mechanic in that fight where the head's the weak point. You as the player now have something you can use against the boss. That's fun and interesting. That's a boss fight I really want to do a refight for. That's probably the boss I want to refight the most, actually. Because if I do it on a day when I'm not constantly tilted out because of something that happened earlier in the day, I would probably enjoy that fight immensely. I think Romina is the other one. I want to do Romina again and not summon for the fight. Because with Romina, I summoned for the fight. Because like, I kind of want to just go a little quick on it. And it's like, oh, this boss is actually very fair. It's the same thing with like Betir. It was like, this boss feels fair. Like, it's got some stuff that's like, oh, you just got to get used to it. But it feels fair. All right. You have yourself a good night, Juno. Yeah, I'm probably going to head off. It's 9:30 on a Monday. A day I normally don't stream. So, actually, I think what I'm going to do, I hope everyone's okay with this. I am going to probably wander around the game with like a podcast or something on and just look for stuff. Like, not fight any bosses, but look for things I maybe missed. Maybe collect some cookbooks. I would say I'll see about that. I would say the thing is, the Let's Play I've been doing, I have been shunting this to YouTube, and I will kick it live soon, TM, along with the Grim Dawn patch from last week. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do that tonight if I remember. I'm gonna schedule them maybe, and then we'll do some more Elden Ringing tomorrow with John. But I'd say our little like progressive Let's Play is probably a little bit over, and it's gonna be like, hey, look at this thing I found. I found it right here. Or look at this thing I'm doing. I've respect again, and I'm doing this now because of this item. Like, whoop. Saw stuff in Discord. That's, I think... Weather? Hi, Weather, you just showed up. Cool. I think that's what I'm gonna do is, like... I'm gonna be doing, like, the... You know, just learning where things are and trying to memorize the map and get really encyclopedia on it. But what I'm going to do for our little playthrough here, we'll play with John tomorrow, right? Standard co-op-y stuff. And then Wednesday, what we're going to do is get back to this and complete bosses. Over the next week, we'll complete the non-remembrance bosses, complete gathering things, just complete the DLC as best I can, and beat the final boss. Now, actually, story thoughts, I'm going to save those for later. I kind of want to organize that into, like, something cohesive for me to say about the final boss and about the story. So I'm going to do that, too. But what I'm going to do is after we get the DLC done, as best we can, I have a Millennia that needs killing, which I will also do as best I can. And then we have a Malekith, a Godfrey, and a Radagon / Elden Beast that need doing. Those I know I can do. And we'll go do those. Then we'll reset the character. And then we are going to do a New Game Plus run of all of the base game and all of the DLC again. And that'll be the completed full Elden Ring experience in this series of playthroughs. Am I going to do 6-hour streams again? Maybe. Am I going to do 10-hour streams on the weekend? Probably not. But yeah, we have at least another 2 weeks of Elden Ringing to do. Before I get really bored. And then I do have Ozma, my Mage Knight, to play through. But he is almost exactly the same build as this guy. And I've been debating what to maybe do a respec of this guy too. So, or him, or the second character too. We'll see. We will see. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. You guys have yourselves a great rest of your nights. And I will see you guys next time. Nerds.